Franklin TV Sports presents Franklin High Boys Varsity Basketball. It's a rivalry Friday night as the King Philip Warriors come into town to take on your 11-1 Panthers. Hi neighbors, I'm Ryan Martin, joined alongside by Luke Sennett. And Luke, this is a King Philip team that played Franklin hard earlier in the season. Now they're back here at the Franklin High Gymnasium looking to upset a Franklin team that's atop the Hockomock League right now.
Oh yeah, Ryan. As you said, it's rival night. It's good to see a fiery rivalry, and that's exactly what we're going to have tonight. Last game against these two, only 8-point difference. Franklin only won by 8, so I'm really hoping we get that close of a game tonight.
Absolutely. For King Philip, they come into this game at 8-6. They pretty average last two games. Won 2, lost 2. They're here to take on the Panthers now. We'll run through their starting lineup very quickly as Sean O'Leary in this middle circle to take on the tip. He'll be tipping with number 4, Tommy McLeish, who's joined alongside by number 5, Will LaPlante, number 12, Tommy Kilroy, number 24, Brandon Nicastro, and number 1, Grant Kinney. For Franklin, they tried out number 1, Gino Scarangello, number 2, Andrew O'Neill, number 5, Justin Allen, number 25, Sean O'Leary, as we mentioned, number 33, Ben Harvey. As we're underway here from the Franklin High Gymnasium, Sean O'Leary will start this one. A 3 by Allen. That one won't start things off yet. Rebound goes to Kilroy.
It's got a good look there, but it was a little too strong. Hit the back iron.
Here are the Warriors looking to play spoiler tonight from the Franklin High Gymnasium. Nicastro back out in the direction of McLeish. McLeish leaves it for LaPlante. More on Will LaPlante, leader. Their senior captain. LaPlante gets tied up for a second. It's stolen away by Ben Harvey. Here comes O'Neill. It's a 2-on-2 fast break. O'Neill will settle it down. Leaks for O'Leary. O'Leary fakes the 3, leaves it for Harvey. Harvey into the paint. He'll go with the left-handed finish. Rebound pulled in by the Warriors. Here comes Grant Kinney, a senior captain, as both Franklin and King Philip turning it over, missing some shots early. Nicastro going with the left hand, leaves it on the left wing for Tommy McLeish. A deep 3 going from Kilroy. That one hits front iron. Pulled in by Scarangello. Justin Allen moves it in transition. Good pass to O'Neill, who just can't bring it in. Another turnover, Luke, for the Panthers.
A lot of heat on that pass. You know, this is uncharacteristic from the Panthers. Normally they settle in, they play some good mental ball game, but they're struggling a little bit tonight.
It's 3 failed possessions for Franklin, 2 resulting in turnovers. Still 0-0, a minute and a half through. That big 3 by LaPlante. That was from a different area code, but it's rebounded by O'Leary. What a left-handed finish, and those are your first points of the game. O'Leary, your Hockomock League leader with 22 points per game. Nice finish with the left hand there. King Philip playing from behind. This one, Kilroy. Left wing, he swings it. Kinney's 3 from the wing. Back iron. Allen skies the ladder to pull it in. Cross court, O'Neill to O'Leary. A foul, can't take the finish though as he goes careening into the screen. Sean O'Leary heading to the line now. O'Leary heading to the line. And Luke, Sean O'Leary, only a junior, but he's been the focal point of this offense this season for Franklin.
Oh, 100%. You know, when I watch these games, I ask, what can't Sean do, right? He's got a beautiful 3-stroke, as you see here, an amazing free throw, and he can score in the paint, outside the paint. I bet CJ Neely loves having him on the offense.
Yeah, Coach Neely definitely used O'Leary last year when he was just a sophomore, now taking a bigger role as a junior. O'Leary goes 2 for 2 from the line. And all 4 coming from Sean. It's a 4-0 game. Kinney, Scarangello bringing the full court pressure. Kinney will take this one all the way into the paint. He'll let one fly, and that one finds the bottom of the net. 4-2 as Justin Allen moving it in transition once more. Stolen away again by the Warriors. Franklin having some turnover troubles early. And here's Kinney again. ISO ball, a mid-range jumper. That one can't find its way in. Harvey starts the break now. O'Neill gets a screen from O'Leary. Works it inside. Franklin suffered their first loss of the season a couple games ago to Mansfield. Since then, 2-0. O'Neill in the corner. Leaves it for a posted up Sean O'Leary, who will get fouled on the play. That one coming from Nicastro. It'll be A inbound play from Franklin.
King Philip foul on number 24. That's Brandon DeCastro, his first, team second.
Franklin moving around off the inbound, still up 2. Allen with some room, another steal. Here's LaPlante. It's a 1-on-2 break. He'll take it himself. Was there travel? There was.
Just hopped a little too much there.
Surprised Luke that he took it to the basket that fast, especially with 2 defenders already back.
But I mean, if that wasn't a travel, if he had just quite different footwork on that, that would have been a good bucket against 2 defenders.
Making a call right there. Our referee tonight, Steve Young. He's joined alongside by James Steer. What a pass from O'Leary, and Harvey will do the rest. An easy finish coming off a tougher pass from O'Leary. 6-2. Back in favor of Franklin by 4. Kilroy finds some space on Allen and gets it to drop. Or Nicastro, I should say. It's Nicastro. 6-4 Franklin. Scarangello, he's been dangerous from 3 over the last 2 games. But he won't get a chance to fire one here as Ben Harvey's shoe is untied.
Little wardrobe malfunction. Maybe he'll double knot him this time, Ryan.
Yeah, we'll see. Those are some fresh aqua blue kicks from Harvey. Allen to inbound. Still 27 seconds on the shot clock. Scarangello, as I mentioned, his 3-pointer, and that's why. Scarangello with multiple threes the last 2 games, and he has his first one here tonight. 9-4 in favor of the Panthers. McLeish. To Kilroy. LaPlante again will try a mid-range. And here comes Franklin in transition. O'Leary. Andrew O'Neill's 3-pointer from the right wing. That one just too far. LaPlante to bring it in, and the Warriors slow it down now. King Phillips, coached by Dave DeStefano, as Kinney will try a mid-range jumper. Not getting the bounce. O'Neal with some space in front of him. He'll go with the Euro step. How did he get that pass off to Harvey, who makes a tough and one finish? Harvey already with 4 points and a chance for one more as he heads to the line. Foul goes on Nicastro, already his second foul.
Harvey at the line, shooting 1.
As our first substitute comes in, 1 for each team. It's Bradley Herndon checking in for Justin Allen. And for the 2 foul Nicastro, in comes number 34, Jack Assini. Franklin already up 7, and it'll stay like that as Harvey misses the free throw. So the Panthers have been able to do good on some of their turnovers, and they still find themselves up 7. Kilroy leaves it for Kinney, left wing. Goes back to McLeish. His 3-pointer, a deep one, and that one gives the Warriors something to clap about. McLeish cuts the deficit to 4, his first points of the game. Coach Neely talking to us before the game says that this Warriors team can shoot the lights out. Haven't had much success thus far, but first one able to go for King Philip. O'Leary into the paint, leaves it for O'Neal. A 3-point attempt from Andrew. Front rim and out. Pulled in by Harvey, though. Scarangello, he'll try another 3-pointer. Gino can't cash in. Rebound to Assini. LaPlante inside again. What a move there. Feels like he keeps finding that space, but can't get the finish. O'Leary picks up the dribble, leaves it for Herndon. He'll go with the finish on the left wing, and it'll just result in a foul. No and 1 for Bradley Herndon.
King Philip fouls on number 12, Kevin Kilroy. That's his first. King's 4th. Bradley Herndon at the line, shooting 2.
Herndon his first trip to the line. Foul will go on Tommy Kilroy. Herndon, who's been a great presence off the bench this season for Coach Neely. He misses that first free throw as Franklin now goes to 2 for 4 in the night from the line. Herndon misses 2. Not happy with that one. 2 for 5 goes Franklin. Here come the Warriors. Trying to bring this back to a 1-possession game. They'll leave it for Kilroy. He can't find another one. A weird rebound. They'll say that one goes off. We'll say it is off King Philip. Caden Sullivan for Franklin. Looked like it could have tipped off him, but they'll say it's off the Warriors. 11-7 our score still. 2 minutes left in the first quarter as you're watching Franklin boys varsity basketball with Ryan Martin, Luke Sennett on the mic. Chris Leverone behind the camera and producing as Franklin commits another turnover, Luke.
A lot of mental mistakes today.
It's a 4-point lead right now for the Panthers, but it could easily be a 6-7 point lead if not for these turnovers.
Oh, yeah. You know, like I said, they seem a little nervous. They're not settling in quite like they normally do. But just give them some time.
I'll say it actually goes off. Not a turnover, so jump the gun on that one. Just goes off King Philip. Harvey picks up his dribble. He'll find O'Leary. 13 seconds on the shot clock. O'Leary will let one fly, and it lands home. 14-7. O'Leary already with 7 points. 14-7, I should say. Kilroy inside to Assini, who gets it back on the wing to Kinney. Kinney bringing it into the paint. Leaves it for Assini again. That one's inside the line and goes way short. Blocked by Sullivan, possibly. O'Leary taking it inside. Pick it up. Trying to find Andrew O'Leary. Andrew O'Neal, I should say. Too many O's on this Franklin team.
That happened to me last game. I was mixing up those two as well.
Final minute of the first quarter. Franklin up by 7. Kinney.
They got an off-ball foul.
They'll call an off-ball foul on Harvey. So you call it Justin Allen to check back into the game for Andrew O'Neal. Only the first foul of the game for Harvey. LaPlante averaging the leading scorer for the Warriors. He's averaged 16 points over the last 3 seasons. Layup from Kilroy able to drop. LaPlante, though, he still gets the assist, but nothing in the scoring column. 14-9. Sullivan. It's into the paint. Harvey looking to reset things. I'll find Sullivan. A 3-pointer from the left wing. And the rebound goes to LaPlante. Here's Will again. It's Franklin with numbers on the fast break. And they'll say a foul. This time it goes on Caden Sullivan. 16.9 seconds to go. A good crowd on hand here for a Friday night basketball game, Luke.
Oh, yeah. Even the track is packed.
McLeish. Guarded by O'Leary. He leaves it for LaPlante. Good matchup here. LaPlante and Harvey. Who will win? It's LaPlante who forces it pass out, and the 3-pointer can't go. 2 seconds left for Sullivan. He'll try to get to O'Leary, but it's picked off from McLeish, and that'll do it for our first quarter here from the Franklin I Gymnasium. It's a 14-9 lead for the Panthers. And Luke, it felt like there was times where Franklin could have really controlled that first quarter, but maybe those turnovers are the reason why it's only a 5-point game.
Oh, 100%. I think the main conversation in the Panthers huddle right now is Coach Neely pounding through just more discipline on the offensive side of the ball. You know, settling in, playing a little more patient, and once they can do that, they can open this game up.
Certainly see if they can find a way to curb some of those turnovers over the next 8 minutes, right before halftime. Franklin still has that 5-point lead, though. And last time, Luke, these two teams faced up, it was the second game of the season for the Panthers. It was the opening game of the season for King Philip. And King Philip, they ended up losing that game by only 8. But the reason why they were able to keep it so close is after the first quarter, the second quarter, and the third quarter, it was a one-score game the whole time. It's not a one-score game here, but it's got that feeling that they can still claw their way back.
Oh, yeah, you can see all these jump shots they're taking. Once they get streaky and find their rhythm, it's going to be tough to guard these Warriors.
The green, the white, they're back on the court here. It's always fun when KP comes down, regardless of the sport. And with a fresh 8 minutes on the clock, it's the Panthers up 5. And for the play-by-play duties in our second quarter, I send it over to my partner, Luke Sennett.
Thank you, Ryan. We have McLeish, number 4 here, to inbound. Going to give it to LaPlante on the right wing. LaPlante tries a deep 3. Just off the front iron. Rebound, Warriors. Layup is missed, but there's going to be a foul here. So we're going to get a foul. McLeish will go to the line.
Yeah, I think that was a good foul for Sullivan, but what I was more surprised by was seeing Tommy McLeish absolutely moss Franklin to go get that rebound.
Oh, yeah.
Second chance opportunities created by the Warriors.
That's what they're going to need tonight. Franklin's such a disciplined team and so good in those areas that the Warriors are going to have to up them there if they want any chance of coming home with a victory. McLeish makes the first one, looking to get 2. Doesn't go. Rebound Allen, your senior captain, number 5. Pass it to Harvey. Harvey on the left wing here. Gonna give it back to Allen. Bad pass. Kinney almost had it, but that's gonna roll out of bounds. It's gonna be Warriors basketball. Justin Allen inbound to Bradley Herndon.
I feel like we need some kind of spark from the Panthers here, Luke. They might be up 4 points, but it feels like they're kind of dragging offensively.
Oh, yeah. Get a little slow here. Try even finding anything to do, and Harvey just going to miss there. He was looking for someone to pass to, but he just didn't find anybody. And that's what the Panthers are really struggling with. LaPlante tries a tough jumper. It's not going to go. Herndon with the rebound.
Feels also like LaPlante just throwing up any shot he can get when he's close to the paint.
Oh, but a good finger roll by Bradley Herndon. Herndon gets on the board with 2. Seems like both of these teams are just trying to huck up bad shots here. But Kinney takes a nice jumper. Doesn't get it to fall. Falls out of Gino Scarangello's hands, but it's going to stay with the Panthers. Warriors tipped it first.
Luke, that might have been his hands, but I think it was actually Scarangello's face that was the last one to make contact with it. Just a bad bounce for Scarangello, and it 6 with King Philip.
King Philip ball. This is McLeish inbound to Kilroy. Tommy Kilroy, the forward. Gonna play, gonna pass it out. Grant Kinney, the senior captain. Back out to Assini. Assini to Kilroy. Kilroy, gonna give it to LaPlante. LaPlante and Harvey. It's been a good matchup all night. Gonna drive right, throw up another shot, and it's nothing but air. Justin Allen pushing the pace hard. Little floater is in. Justin Allen gets on the board.
Yeah, today in Spanish class, Allen was actually talking about him going to go to the paint a little bit more. That time he thought about it for a second and said, "Nuh-uh, I'll go with the floater."
Oh, yeah, I saw a bigger and taller defender and made the right decision. Good spin move by Kinney there, and he's going to get it with the left hand.
Good play by Kinney to get the layup back, yeah.
Harvey with the ball now. Gives it to Gino Scarangello. Scarangello wanted a deep one, but passed it up. Gonna flip it corner to O'Neal. O'Neal for 3. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, he's had a couple attempts from that corner, Luke. Nothing yet to fall for the junior.
This is Kinney again on Allen. Back to McLeish. McLeish wants to pass it out to Assini. Assini a little pump fake to Kilroy. Kilroy wants 3. He's not gonna get it. Off a couple of Panthers, off some Warriors. Warriors keep it. Kilroy reload. Can't get it to fall again, but there's gonna be a foul here.
Franklin fouls on number 33,
Ben Harvey with his second foul. Non-shooting foul, so Warriors we just inbound.
Yeah, and as it's Harvey picking up that foul, Luke, one thing that we can keep a note of too is Andrew O'Neal coming into the game. This is a player for Coach Neal who really didn't see much game action, but with Hansi Jakes sidelined with an injury, it's O'Neal Andrew Benoit getting thrown into the lineup.
McLeish here to Kinney. Bullet of a pass, but McKinney holds it in. Little behind the back move on Allen. Layup's not good. Rebound by O'Leary. Yeah, as you said, Benoit going to get a lot of minutes tonight with Jakes out. Let's see what he can do. We were going to get a foul here in a charge. Sean O'Leary with his first foul. Jeff Kinney running point here. I'm begging pardon, Grant Kinney.
His father, the famed author, is in our stands today, not on the court, unfortunately.
Grant Kinney's father is Jeff Kinney, the author of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Nice to have him in the building tonight. And I will mess it up once or twice more, so just warning to all you listening. This is Kilroy trying to get any bucket he can. But Gino Scarangello ends up with a rebound. Allen wants it. He'll try a corner 3. He'll put it a little too strong there. Warriors ball. Grant Kinney, running point here. Gives it to Kilroy. Kilroy out to Assini. Assini, another deep three. Can't get it in. Good rebound by Benoit there. That's Andrew Benoit. O'Neal with the ball. Gonna go out there.
Yeah.
It's gonna stay Panthers ball.
I like the adjustment there by O'Neal, who knows that those three-pointers aren't hitting in the corner. So instead of letting a shot fly, as it's a timeout called by King Phillip. But as I was saying, as O'Neal, he had that space from three-point land. Instead of trying to let a shot go, waits for the defense to come into his face, takes it to the hole. Just a better adjustment by the KP, who is now down 6 points. But, Luke, they've made this second quarter competitive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They've really been halting Panthers on offense, getting really physical with them, roughing around a little bit, which is what the Panthers normally end up doing to their opponents. But it's backfiring against them tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure, but did the fourth grade team bring the trophy? I haven't seen it
Looks
yet.
like we have a special youth football team in the building. I believe Super Bowl state champions,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Our fourth graders are ballers here in Franklin, Luke, and I think they're going to be awarded and shown their achievements during halftime today.
Oh, yeah. I bet if Coach Bain's in the building, he might be excited.
Right there, I think.
Right there?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, for the class of 2030 something, right?
2030, I can't even think of it that high.
Don't want to do the math right now. All right, Panthers and Warriors back on the court here. 4:06 left in this first half. Panthers 18, Warriors 12. Gonna be Panther basketball. Andrew O'Neal inbounds. Gonna get tipped out again. That's McLeish who tips it out. We're gonna reload here on the inbound for O'Neal.
Just feel like it feels like KP's been pests defensively a little bit tonight.
Oh yeah, Gino Scarangelo wants a three. He'll get it. 6 points for the senior.
Make that 3 straight games in which Scarangelo has had multiple three-pointers. Luke, he's becoming Franklin's sharpshooter on this offense.
Oh yeah, and he can get hot. I'm expecting him to hit one more in this game. But a beautiful one-legged fade from Tommy McLeish here. The junior gets a bucket. Gino Scarangelo with the ball here, turning around, driving, gonna pass out to Benoit. A little rough pass. We're gonna get a bump here. Gonna be a foul on King Phillips. Tommy McLeish. His first foul for McLeish today. McLeish, I beg your pardon. Will be Panther basketball. Sean O'Leary to inbound. Sean O'Leary back to Benoit. Benoit to O'Leary. O'Leary sits it out. Gino Scarangelo. Another one! The net didn't even move. Gino sizzles Scarangelo with 3 tonight.
Yeah, Luke, you thought he'd get another one at some point in this game. It took him about 20 seconds to hit that one, and Scarangelo turning to the KP bench right after he drills it.
So I'm not sure the net even moved. But Kilroy with a good move.
Kevin Kilroy.
This is Scarangelo to Benoit. Benoit to O'Neal. O'Neal on the wing here. Wants to pass, going to give it to Benoit. Benoit, quick three-pointer on top of the key. That's in. But Andrew Benoit with his first points of the game.
I felt like there was a bit of a little in the basket for both teams in that first quarter. We're starting to see Franklin hit some threes with more consistency now.
Oh, yeah. They're getting their stroke here. Benoit, fast break, 1 against 2, not going to matter. Good finish with a right hand. 5 quick points for Benoit. Allen guarding Kinney. Little senior point guard matchup. LaPlante in. Just an easy layup there.
Finally, Will LaPlante with his first 2 points of the game. Franklin's really held King Phillips' leading scorer here tonight.
O'Neal on the wing. He's going to drive it straight center to the right side. Allen with the ball again. Gives it to Benoit. Benoit, 2 for 2. Can't get the fall. It doesn't bounce right. And we're going to get a foul here. Franklin foul.
On number 25,
Sean O'Leary with his second foul of the night. 2 minutes left. Some substitutions for Franklin. Herndon comes in. Allen, full court pressing Grant Kinney. Takes it out to LaPlante. LaPlante, step back, 1 of the 3, didn't get it. Kinney with a deep bomb. Just a little bit to the right. Herndon with a good board. Herndon gonna push press. Fired up to O'Neal. O'Neal just slips again and can't get it to fall.
Yeah. I think it was just Herndon doing a little bit too much there in fast break. He wanted to fit it in to O'Neal. Just too difficult of an adjustment for Andrew.
Kinney with the ball here. Gonna drive on the baseline. Baseline pass. This is Clyde. Trevor Clyde. Clyde turnaround. Not gonna get it.
It was Benoit who just reached his hand in on Klein, and it will be a foul on Andrew. And with the 7th foul going against the Panthers, it's King Philip now going in the one-on-one bonus.
Clyde with his first trip. Thirsty to get his first point on the board here. Free throw, a little too strong front iron. We're trying to lay it up and in. Won't go. Rebound here. And we're gonna get a foul on King Philip.
Yeah, after Benoit fouled Klein, is Klein returning the favor and fouling Benoit. So give it to Franklin again, and Klein picking up his first.
Benoit to rebound. Gives it to Herndon. Herndon running point. Gonna give it back to Benoit. Andrew O'Neal with the ball now. Passes out. Allen wants 3. Just in and out of the rim. Allen can't seem to get the 3-pointers to fall tonight, Ryan.
No, he can't. Feels like those wings have been really tough for Franklin to hit from.
Kinney with some good hesitation, so he can pass it up. Clyde wants 3. Off front iron. Good rebounding by King Philip there. Another 3. Hits it. Tommy Kilroy with 3 more.
Yeah, gotta love that play from Kilroy. He sees Scarangelo coming to his face, Luke. He says, "You're way too short. I'll just launch one in your face."
And it pays off for him. Scarangelo with the ball. Back to O'Neal. O'Neal to Allen. Allen to Herndon. Herndon on the corner here. Gonna drive in on Kilroy. Try to find someone to pass to. That sizzle. Gets hit, but cannot get the foul there. A little frustrated with the no call.
Thought there could have been 2 foul calls on King Philip, either on the 3-point or the rebound.
Kinney wants to answer back with a 3 of his own. Not gonna get it. Allen pushing pace, wants to beat the buzzer, but we're gonna get a foul here.
Yeah, it feels like, Luke, the Warriors are just getting a little bit more handsy with their rebounding. I thought maybe Scarangelo had enough of a flop maybe to pull that one off in the corner, but it's Allen who gets that one because now both teams in the 1 and bonus.
Justin Allen here, looking to get his 3rd point, 3rd and 4th points. See what he's got. Another Manette for the senior captain.
Yeah, for Allen, this is only his 3rd and possible 4th point of the game. This is kind of the Panthers team that we're starting to see more when they're spreading the ball around, everyone getting into the scoring.
And a perfect pair for Justin Allen. He's got 4 tonight. Now some substitutions. Justice Samuels, the freshman, will come in. Number 14 here. Fires it out. Warriors can't get it to fall. And this first half buzzer sounds. Franklin up 10 right now. And a decent half for Franklin. In the second quarter, they got hot from 3 and opened up a 10-point lead here.
Yeah, it certainly was. Franklin kind of, as you said, finding their groove from the arc, especially Scarangelo. Scarangelo had 3 threes on his own in that first half, 9 points overall. Benoit added a 3 in the second quarter as well. O'Leary had one in the first. So I think for Franklin right now, kind of what they did last game. They had 5 scorers score in double figures in their last game. I think that's kind of the momentum here, what we're seeing. It's a passing everyone around. Sean O'Leary might not score 25 points like he did at the beginning of the season, but this Franklin team is getting more shooters involved, and it paid off there in the second quarter.
Exactly. Coach Neely here is trying to get all of his Panthers developed and working on his shots, and it's working here. You know, as you see, they're not leaning on Sean O'Leary as much, and they want to get everyone to get it in the basket. All right. Keep it right here on Franklin TV. We'll step aside for a quick second for this first half. Final score here for this first half, we have Panthers at 31 and the King Philip Warriors at 21. Welcome back, neighbors. We are in Franklin High School for the boys varsity basketball game. We have the King Philip Warriors coming today to play the Franklin Panthers. The score of the first half has been 31-21. And the story of this game, Ryan, 3-pointers in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Franklin finally found ways to hit from deep, and they hit with consistency from deep. So that was something that I think Franklin was able to build some momentum off of and get things going in the second quarter. They were able to pace the Warriors 16-12 in the second quarter. So they won the first quarter, won the second quarter. That's how they find themselves up double digits now. Excited to see if they can do it in the third quarter as well.
Oh, yeah. I bet you Coach Neely there was pounding into them. Do the same thing that you did in that last quarter because it worked out great, both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. And now I pass my play-by-play duties to my partner, Ryan Martin, for this third quarter.
Thank you so much, Luke Sennett. Andrew O'Neill and Franklin will start this one with a 10-point lead in our third quarter. Panthers again with their white home uniforms are going from right to left across your screen. And King Philip in their green and gold are left to right. Here's Ben Harvey. Harvey, the senior captain, 1 of 2 for Franklin. He passes it to the other one, Justin Allen. Leaves it right corner for O'Leary. Shot clock running down, less than 5 seconds. O'Leary, someone's got to get up a shot. It's Harvey who will from the key. Can't connect, though, and it will tip off O'Leary's right hand. Give it to King Philip.
Let the clock run a little too much there now to force up a 3 for the Panthers.
King Philip trying to spark something right now in the third quarter. Come back from a 10-point deficit that they saw in the first half. Good bounce pass inside to McLeish. The ball up for grabs. Still up for grabs, and it'll be Allen who gets it. Franklin on the fast break. Harvey to Scarangello. That's a picture-perfect play. And a right-handed finish from Gino.
Gets our first points of the half. Gino's got 11 on the night.
33-21 now. Franklin with their largest lead of the game at 12 points. Coming off a really just team basketball play. Left-handed finish from Kilroy. Can't fall. He gets his own rebound, though. Kinney gets Scarangello to move, and that's all it'll take. Kinney matches the layup.
Just a quick jab. Scarangello bites on it, and that lane was wide open there for
Allen.
Grant Kinney.
Scarangello tries
free
another
ball.
3, and that one will go back with King Philip. It's LaPlante who'll try one. Again, both teams just tossing it from no man's land, trying to get it to fall. Allen will leave it for O'Leary. This one closer. It'll be a foul on that one. And going to the line for 3 now is Sean O'Leary. He almost got that one to fall, too.
Oh, yeah.
But it's Sean going to the line for 3 more.
So LaPlante just hit him real hard on that right shoulder there. It was a no-brainer call for these refs tonight.
With O'Leary giving us an extended break as he now takes 3 shots from the line, we can look at some of our first half scoring leaders. For Franklin, it was Scarangello, 9 points with 3 3-pointers. He now has 11 points overall, we should add. Herndon with 2, Justin Allen with 3. Andrew Benoit came off the bench with 5 points. Sean O'Leary had 7 points all in the first quarter, as he now has 8 and 9. And 4 points from Harvey. Your top 2 scoring leaders for King Philip, it is Tommy McLeish with 5 points and Tommy Kilroy with 6 points for the visitors. O'Leary goes 3 for 3 from the line. Give him 10 points now. Kilroy should have 8, and he does. 36-23 in favor of Franklin. Here is Kilroy leaving it for McLeish. McLeish tries another fadeaway shot, and again, with the Dirk Nowitzki-esque move, it's King Philip hitting. McLeish with 7. O'Leary brings it in the paint. Gets it to Harvey. Harvey right back to O'Neill. We'll try and fire it to O'Leary. A 3-pointer from Sean. Front rim. Rebound goes to Harvey, and they'll say that he's fouled on the rebound.
He's going to get bumped in the back there by Nicastro.
They'll say he was in the act of shooting, so going to the line for 2 is Harvey. Or no, never mind. Counted that one too fast as well, as it's an inbound play from Franklin. Up 11 are the Panthers. O'Neill ventures back out to the 3-point line where he finds O'Leary. Bounce pass inside to Harvey. Harvey tries to get some space. Scarangelo, pump fake, a three-point shot. Can't connect. Rebound goes with Kilroy. But what a tap out of bounds from Allen. Takes a bit of a fall right there, but it lets Franklin reset defensively.
A lot of great hustle from Allen this game. Really, he's putting his body on the line just to get those little possessions. But it's the little things that matter, Ryan.
Yeah, certainly. We've seen King Philip do that a couple times today defensively. And those Warriors down 11. 36-25, 3 minutes into the second quarter. Kilroy again, been able to draw some space today, and he does it once more for the layup. Kilroy leads all Warriors. He's with 10 points. Harvey has Allen. Doesn't find him, though, immediately and gets it to O'Leary instead. O'Leary gets Kilroy to jump, brings it to the paint, and he'll take the foul. It'll be a blocking foul. So Sean O'Leary heading back to the line where Luke kind of feels like he's living at the charity stripe tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's gotten 5 already. This will be his sixth and seventh attempt. Maybe he slid one of the refs a 5 or so just to get a couple extra calls.
We'll see. O'Leary has been a head coach's dream, 5 for 5 so far from the night. And we won't jinx it just yet as he goes 6 for 6. Sean O'Leary now with 11 points. Scarangelo and O'Leary are 2 Panthers in double figures. And O'Leary makes it a perfect 7 for 7. Yep. Trying to do all the math. Yeah, 7 for 7. He's 5 for 5 in the third quarter. The toss there from Nicastro. Skying up for O'Leary. Here's O'Leary with some space. Tries to go with the bounce pass, rushes that one too much, and the Warriors go into a fast break. McKinney lets that one fly mid-range, stop and pop, can't get it to go. O'Leary again starts the fast break, and O'Leary again turns it over. Just ping-ponging right now. Assini, three-pointer from the right corner. King Philip fans stand up, but not for really anything as it's an air ball. And O'Leary says, I'll slow this one down now after 2 straight turnovers. Coach Neely seems to like that decision. Left wing for Scarangelo. O'Leary with some space, goes with the right-handed finish and gets it to drop. First field goal since the first quarter. Assini. Kinney working on Herndon, gets a second of space there. Instead it's Kilroy firing a 3 from the left corner. That one will go off no one as it's a save by Scarangelo. Here is Scarangelo. Into the paint, he brings it. Franklin swinging it around. Herndon. Back left. Justin Allen, three-pointer from the left wing. Money. Justin Allen finally is able to hit one for himself behind the arc, and it's Franklin now with their largest lead of the game. They're up 16 points, 43-27.
Oh, yeah. Like we said in the first quarter, Ryan, they're making a lot better decisions. They're playing more patiently, and they're playing a lot more disciplined offense, and they've opened up that huge lead. And, of course, 7 for 7 from the free throw line doesn't hurt either.
No, certainly. They just missed a couple from Bradley Herndon, but since then, in that first quarter, they've been pretty nice. Allen up to 6 points, and Luke, as we assess the first 4 minutes and change of this third quarter, it's Franklin who's kind of had their ups and downs. They've had a little bit of the turnovers that we saw in the first half, but again, they're able to have that cushion because of the shots they're making.
Exactly. And also, that cushion's from their defense, right? We can see guys like Grant Kinney and the plant, they're forcing up those tough mid-range shots. And that's a huge credit to Franklin's interior defense.
Panthers on a 12-6 run since our halftime break has come back from. So something's going right for Franklin. We think we can just feel how the Panthers are making a couple more shots, but that defense certainly there too. 43-27. Our scores. We're over halfway through the third quarter here on Franklin TV. Ryan Martin, Luke Sennett bringing you all the words with Chris Leverone, camera operator and producer. Kinney's three-pointer, front iron again. A bit wimpy on that shot, Luke.
Oh, yeah. Maybe because he was 4 or 5 feet away from the line.
As you mentioned in the first half, Grant's dad, Jeff Kinney, author of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books.
Hoping to get an autograph.
Maybe we'll
when we hit double zeros on the clock.
See if you can rush down post-game. O'Leary, top of the key, has a screen coming from Allen. He takes that, and he finds Herndon. Right corner, three-pointer. Back iron, but O'Leary with the rebound in some space. He'll go up, and they'll say it's a foul on Kilroy. It felt like, Luke, we had one of those shots that we're accustomed to seeing from O'Leary. It feels like he gets one of those and one momentum shots every time. Can't get it to fall right there, but stop me if you've heard this. O'Leary heads to the line.
Oh, yeah. Just attacking the paint, staying strong on the boards, a great way to draw calls. That's exactly what he's been doing tonight.
Kilroy picks up his second foul of the game. And is that a miss for Sean O'Leary? Nope, he made it.
That's a good question, Ryan. Is that a miss?
O'Leary now leading all scorers with 14 points. Tries to make it 15 here. And he does. Sean O'Leary, cool as ice as he moves to 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Scarangello checks out of the game, but in comes sophomore Caden Sullivan again. Franklin bringing the full court pressure here, and Assini beats it. A fast break off the inbound as the three-pointer way too strong from Tommy McLeish. And here comes Allen, he's running himself. Another turnover though for Franklin in transition. A clear point of emphasis after this game in practice for Coach Neely. Kinney. Aplaki McLeish gets Assini. Assini into the paint, can't get it to go. Rebound to McLeish, his right-handed finish. That one doesn't fall either. Ball on the ground. McLeish drops down for it. And it'll be King Philip and their head coach, once again, Dave DeStefano, calling a timeout. It's Franklin up 45-27.
Yeah, calling a timeout there. Maybe trying to settle down his players after those couple possessions.
Or not turn over the ball when King Philip was able to drop on it right under the hoop. So it's Coach DeStefano in his 5th year at the helm of King Philip. He's drawing up some plays now, down 18 points, Luke. Franklin's largest lead of the game, and it just feels like they're starting to pace past King Philip now, making that margin wider and wider with their play on both ends of the court.
Exactly. Their hard defense, making sure that King Philip only has to huck up those fadeaways or those floaters, and King Philip's just not able to complete. But on the other side of the ball, Franklin getting hot both behind the arc and inside here.
2:17 to go in our third quarter of play. Franklin, the #1 seed in the Hockomock League right now, actually also the #4 ranked team in Division I by the MIAA's power rankings. As Kilroy shot up a three-pointer right there. This Warriors team is number 25 in Division I for the MIAA's power rankings. Franklin, right up there atop the top powerhouses in the state at #4. Herndon leaves it to O'Leary. He swings it to Harvey. Harvey back to Herndon, who gets to Allen. Allen will try another three-pointer. No good again. Skying up is Grant Kinney. Kinney with 4 points on the night. They'll go to the lane. They'll call it on the ground, so out of bounds. Call made there by James Steer. He's joined tonight by not the 49ers quarterback, but the referee, Steve Young. Kinney will inbound it for the Warriors. Foul goes on Herndon. Quick inbound, a quick shot again for the Warriors. Again, they can't even find much rim. LaPlante can't make it. And here comes Allen in transition. It's a 2-on-3 break. And Herndon will slow things down for the Panthers. Herndon finds Sullivan. His corner three, no, he'll fake it. Bring it inside, go up with the right finger. Instead, it's a rebound to Harvey. Harvey will get caught up going for the layup, and they'll call it on Will LaPlante. Ben Harvey heading to the line.
Phillips on number 5, Will LaPlante, that's his 4th. Team's 5th. Beef Harvey at the line.
4th foul of the day on LaPlante. And Luke, we talked about how great of a scorer LaPlante can be today as Harvey makes his first free throw. Today for LaPlante, Luke, more fouls than points. Not something I bet a lot of Warriors fans saw coming into it.
Oh, yeah, me either. What we see here, maybe he's getting a little frustrated. He's missed a couple of shots, so he just ended up being a little less disciplined on defense and racking up those fouls.
LaPlante only with 2 points. Kinney into the paint. A weird looking layup, but he gets the contact as he'll go to the line. Another foul on Herndon.
Franklin fouls on number Grant Kinney at the line, shooting 2.
Kinney, a senior captain for Coach DeStefano. He hits his first one now with 5 points is Grant Kinney. 46-28 our score. Second one from Kinney also able to fall. Give him 6 points on the night. And the Warriors now down 17 with 9 minutes to go in this one. On the court for Franklin now, it's Herndon, Sullivan, O'Leary, Harvey, and Allen. As O'Leary goes up for the finish, can't get it to drop. Ball ping-ponging around on the rebound, and it goes out to the Warriors. Kinney, how about all these moves right here, and finally just has to throw it away. Three-pointer from the top of the key from McLeish. That one in and out, and back out. Kinney, he'll try one though from the left wing. Again. One tap high, hits the top of the backboard. That one will go out of bounds. Give it back to Franklin.
Interesting choice there by the Warriors. Assini had the ball in the paint, really close to the basket, but decided to throw it out to Kinney for another 3-ball.
Yeah, maybe. This is a Warriors team, Luke, that we don't have the exact percentage on, but this is a great three-point shooting Warriors team. They had 13 made threes the other night. Just can't really get that lid off still here late in the third quarter. Final 16 seconds to go as Harvey will wind this one down for the last shot. No shot clock for the Panthers. Allen, back to Harvey. Oh, Allen. Three-pointer from the left corner. Back iron, still time on the clock. Harvey, he'll try a three-pointer now. No, rebound going to King Phillip. And that's how our third quarter will end. It's 46-29 in favor of Franklin. It's been all Panthers so far in this one. And Luke, we kind of said it earlier, but that pacing really coming into play, and the Panthers controlling it here tonight.
Exactly. They're playing with great patience on offense, and they're making all the right decisions. They just opened this lead up. Yeah, on the other side of the ball, King Phillip, it still seems like they're trying to settle here, Ryan. They're still playing a little faster than they should and making some little mistakes there.
Once again, 46-29 our score. So if my mental math is that good, Luke, that means that it was Franklin who outscored King Phillip 15-8 in that third quarter. It's Franklin's biggest margin of victory of a quarter overall, and it's hard to be in a bad position when you win all 3 quarters, and that's exactly what's happened here tonight with Franklin, who kind of finds himself in the driver's seat.
Oh, yeah. Completely dominated this ball game. Started a little shaky in that first quarter, but they've reeled things in.
And the Warriors make the comeback. Final 8 minutes, or will it be Franklin who sweeps King Phillip on the season? We've seen crazier things, Luke.
Oh, yeah.
But with a fresh 8 minutes on the clock and Coach C.J. Neely breaking the huddle for the Franklin Panthers. Over the last 8 minutes, our final fourth quarter of play, I send the play-by-play duties over back to you.
Thank you, Ryan. And here we have the senior Colin Peck inbounding to Grant Kinney. Herndon, full court pressing him. Gonna get a strong drive to the left. Wants a left-hand finish. Can't get it to fall. Back out to the paint. Back out here. This is McLeish. McLeish gives it to Jimmy. Kinney, 3-ball. Can't get it to fall there. Almost reeled in by Sullivan. But gonna go off here. It'll be Panthers basketball. Just went through about 4 or 5 hands there and ended up now with the Panthers.
I've seen that a couple times tonight, Luke, where it just feels like no one can get a firm grip on the ball. This one goes back to Franklin.
Herndon on the right wing. Slings it to Harvey. Harvey inside. Herndon gonna pass it to O'Leary. O'Leary wants to pass it. Allen back to O'Leary. O'Leary on the wing. O'Leary just pump faking it, trying to get him to bite. Doesn't do it. Sullivan, another pump fake 3 success. And in the lane, doesn't get a foul, but gets a foul called here.
A good move by the sophomore to get to the line, but as I said, only a sophomore, but you gotta love the maturity of not just Sullivan, but it feels like every Franklin wing who's getting a pass in three-point land, they have that awareness to get the defender to jump, get an easier shot inside.
Exactly. Just in the past couple minutes, Sullivan's been really good at selling that fake and driving in. Caden Sullivan gets it to fall here. See if he can shoot a perfect pair. He can. Nothing but net both times for the sophomore. This is Kilroy being pressed by Allen. Picks up his dribble, tries to fast it. Franklin steal. Herndon gets the ball and gives it to Harvey. O'Leary gives it to Allen. Allen, good crossover, pass out. Herndon in the corner. Gonna drive it baseline. Wraparound pass to O'Leary. Gonna get an out of bounds. Looks like Herndon just stepped out there. Completes the pass, inbounds it. Now McKinney's running point. McKinney with the ball. Another layup is good. Count it, and a foul.
Yeah, if there's one thing, Luke, that Kinney and the Warriors have done a pretty good job of tonight, it's getting to the paint. And a lot of the King Philip players just haven't done a great job finishing. I think Kinney's the exclusion to that, who's done a really good job and gets a nice 8-and-1 layup.
Oh, yeah. See if Kinney can complete the three-point play here. And he does. Nothing but net for the senior captain. Harvey with the basketball here. Harvey gonna give it to O'Leary. O'Leary to Scarangelo. Scarangelo looking to pass, slings it back to O'Leary. And then he wants O'Neal. O'Neal to Harvey. Harvey, little layup, not good. Rebound by LaPlante. LaPlante gives it to Kinney to run point. Kinney, little hesitation, spin move, still has his dribble, wants to pass it up. Well, no look pass there to McLeish. McLeish doesn't want the shot. Gonna get a three ball here from the Castro. Just too strong there.
That looks like they're gonna call, yeah, as expected, it was gonna be a foul called on McLeish there, and over the back one. And for Franklin, yeah, they'll do the and 1-on-1 bonus.
Opportunity to go 9 for 9 at the stripe here. Another perfect free throw from Sean O'Leary.
I actually have this at 10 for 10 so far, Luke.
10 for 10?
So 10 for 10 and a chance to go 11 for 11. O'Leary just putting on a masterpiece, and again, good to see us not jinx him right there.
Oh, yeah. O'Leary's got 17 on the night. Ooh. Kilroy, drive right. Gets a foul here in the layup. Send Kilroy to the line for two.
Franklin fouls on number 21, Andrew Benoit. That's his second foul.
Fouls on Andrew Benoit, his second. Kilroy for a pair here. Gets the first one to go. For his 12th point of the night, gets it to fall. Panthers basketball. 50-34 here, 5:50 left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal with the ball, gonna drive to the top of the key, sling it to O'Leary. O'Leary to Gino Scarangelo. Scarangelo pass it to Andrew O'Neal. O'Neal for three, got it. Three ball for the junior. His first three of the night.
Yeah, another player, Luke, who struggled from behind the arc over the first three quarters, and now getting one to go is Andrew O'Neal.
And a good post move by McLeish there, posting up against Sean O'Leary for the bucket. Harvey trying to direct, back to Benoit. Benoit slings it to Harvey again. Gonna just hand off to Gino Scarangelo. Scarangelo gonna go in, pass to Harvey. Harvey out. O'Leary for three. Can't get it to go in there. Warriors get the rebound. Grant Kinney running point, but he's going to lose it out of bounds.
That's a narrative that we just haven't talked about, Luke, so far in this fourth quarter, maybe the end of the third. Turnovers by both teams becoming a lot cleaner, and Kinney making the rare mistake.
Oh, yeah. Ben Harvey with the basketball on the right wing. Gives it to O'Leary. O'Leary with a good spin move and a drive. Harvey back with it. Harvey in the paint. Gives it to O'Neal, I beg your pardon. Gino Scarangelo just too weak there. Hits the front iron. Kinney slings it out. He was open there. He's going to get it. He's going to get the foul, but can't get the basket. Going to be fouled there by Gino Scarangelo, his first of the night.
His first, team's fifth.
And Kinney will shoot two.
Kinney at the line, shooting two.
Yeah, Kinney really feels like he's been the bright spot offensively tonight for King Philip as he draws more contact right there. And that one, his 7th point. Him and Kilroy, who has 12 points. But I think, Luke, going back to it again, I'm most surprised to see the play of Will LaPlante tonight. LaPlante in their last game, team high 20 points. A guy who's atop the Hockomock League leaders in terms of points scored is absolutely silenced here tonight, which I think maybe if they have his usual output, much closer game like their first meeting of the season.
Oh, yeah. But we can see here is LaPlante just not getting the stroke offensively here, missing shots that he should normally be hitting, and that's the problem that King Philip's facing. And we got to give credit to the Panthers defense for rattling him up tonight. When a bad pass, just a miscommunication from the Panthers. Harvey thought it was going to be a fake cut. O'Leary does do a cut. Harvey just throws it out of bounds. Kinney with the ball. A little senior number one on number one action there. But he's going to pass it up to LaPlante. LaPlante, another shot missed. But we're going to get a hard foul here. Hard foul on McLeish. Now, Sean O'Leary at the line once more. Opportunity to go 12 for 12 here and get 18 points tonight. Shot is good. 12 for 12 from the free throw line, Ryan.
Exactly how he drew it up, before the game. He said, I'll go out there, I'll shoot 12 free throws and make them all, and we'll come out here with a 20-point win. I think it's paying off now for Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Manifesting, that's what he did. He manifested all this.
Make that 13 for 13 from the line. O'Leary with 19 points. Just on the edge of a 20-piece tonight. Kinney with the ball. Kinney, Scarangelo guarding him. Slings it to Kilroy. Kilroy, strong drive. Kinney, does he want another three? Let's find out. Yes, he does. Shot is in. He's bouncing in, but a good rebound by Kilroy, but can't get the layup to go in. Now this is LaPlante recovering from that. Harvey on LaPlante. Matchup we've seen all night. LaPlante takes a deep three.
Nope.
Doesn't get it. Just barely hits the front rim there. Scarangelo gonna push pace. Gonna give it to O'Leary to reset this offense. Harvey with the ball. Hand off to O'Neal. O'Neal hand off to Allen. Allen, Scarangelo. Scarangelo almost stolen, doesn't get it in. Gonna drive here, slings out to Allen. Allen gives it to Harvey. Harvey, cross court to Gino. Gino to O'Leary. O'Leary gonna fake it, set it up. Can't get the three to get in there.
Oh.
A lot of good passing by the Panthers on that possession.
And a lucky tip that happened there from O'Neal as O'Neal hits it off of a Warrior player, keep it with the Panthers in a fresh shot clock.
No. Warriors get the ball back here. This is Nicastro. O'Neal guarding Nicastro on the right wing. Little cross, gets in, pass it to LaPlante. Scarangelo guarding LaPlante. Little size mismatch here. LaPlante's gonna try and take advantage with a fadeaway. Just off front iron. That's been the big story tonight for the Warriors. LaPlante's shot selection and having not fall.
Yeah, maybe the consistency of his shot, too. I mean, we keep going back to it, but just so surprising that a guy like Will LaPlante only scoring 2 points against Franklin.
Warriors try and double team to force it up. Gino Scarangelo in an open lane, gives it to Harvey, gets the foul to go in, but can't get the bucket. Harvey will shoot two here.
King Philip fouls on number 12. Tom Kilroy, that's his fourth. Ben Harvey at the line.
Franklin student section going crazy for this free throw here. For context, anyone listening, the student section has cleared out tonight.
It's the pain of winning, right? When Franklin's dominating, all of a sudden we have the King Philip students that were here, Franklin students. They're saying, let's get our Friday night started early, as this is a beatdown from the Panthers.
Exactly. And looks like Coach C.J. Neely will empty out his bench here in the annual scramble to get the roster, so I know all these kids' names, Ryan. But I know these two. This is Nick Scala, the senior, 20, and Hayden Morandi, 22, the senior, coming into this ball game. Ben Harvey can't get the second to fall. So we got a foul here. And Franklin will reload with 3 new Panthers to come to the game. We got the freshman, Justice Samuels, number 14. We have the sophomore, Seth O'Donnell at number 4. And we have at number 12, Ryan Wilson. He's a junior.
Yeah, always nice to see reserves come in, and we can kind of look forward now, as this will be a big win for Franklin. They moved to 12-1 on the season overall, and it was, we'll see if they can win their next game. It could be a little bit easier, Luke. They're playing a Bridgewater Raynham team on Sunday now. That's only 3-9 on the year, so Franklin picking up a win here, and it really feels like they're hitting their stride at the perfect time after losing to Mansfield.
Oh, yeah. You know, they lost to Mansfield, but they got good recovery. This will be a 3-game win streak for them, and they hope to make it 4 on Sunday. Yeah. This is Assini with the ball. O'Donnell guarding him. Assini, little hesitation game. Can't get it to working. This is Silvera. Silvera with the strong drive. And we're going to get a foul here. 22, Hayden Morandi, his first foul of the night. This is Daniel Silvera, the junior forward, shooting 2. First one goes off the rim. See if he can get on the board tonight for the Warriors. Doesn't get the first one to fall. A little rebound miscue off the head of Nick Scala, I believe there. And Warriors will keep the ball. This is Silvera inbounding to Assini. Assini, a midi. That's going to get rejected. Seth O'Donnell did not want that jumper going in.
Yeah, Odie, as he's known on the bench, I know, sending that one back, a good rejection, and maybe the statement of this game, Luke.
Oh, yeah. It's a huge story of the game has been Panthers' defense and just locking down the Warriors. This is Ryan Wilson here with the ball. Ryan Wilson to Hayden Morandi. Morandi with an easy lay. Can't get it to fall, but gets it right back. Redemption, and gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. Good job by Morandi by not giving up after that missed layup, staying with the play and getting an opportunity to get 2 here.
1 minute to go in this game.
His first one misses, just off of the back iron there. Morandi rolls out, misses the 2. This is Trevor Clyde with the ball here, slings it out to Catillo. So sorry if I'm butchering that name, but Morandi can't get his layup to fall there. A lot of opportunities for Hayden here. Scalo, he wants a 3. Off the iron.
The bench is ready, too. They're ready to go crazy for any of these reserves that make a shot. You'll love to see the chemistry on this Franklin bench.
Everyone on the bench standing up here. Panthers basketball, they get another chance to get some buckets here. Ryan Wilson running point. Clyde guarding Wilson. Wilson gives it to Scala. Scala to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Samuels. We're going to tip out. Going to remain Franklin ball. Justice Samuels, the freshman, the inbound. Gives it to Hayden Morandi. Hayden Morandi gives it to Scala. Scala just got to maybe dribble out the clock here. They will run out the clock. And as we wait, There we go. Clock hits 0-0. Ryan, another dominating victory for the Panthers here.
Yeah, it really was the easy things that they were able to correct from the first half. In the second half, they got it done. You know, we saw the free throw shooting of Sean O'Leary. We saw the turnovers limited for Franklin. Just an all-around great wing. And I thought, once again, we saw the teamwork that we've seen from this Franklin team over this 3-game winning streak. So now sitting pretty at 12-1. Panthers in a really good position, Luke. And, you know, the state tournament's not that far away. It's a good time to hit your stride right now if you're Franklin.
Exactly. And on that team chemistry, we had 8 Panthers in the scoring column as opposed to King Philip's 5. So, you know, they love passing that ball around. And Coach C.J. Neely loves to get everyone involved in his offense. And that's it for our coverage tonight. My partner, Ryan Martin, and cameraman, Chris Leveron. I'm Luke Sennett from FHS. And the Panthers take on the Warriors and defeat them at home. Until next night, have a good one, neighbors.